Hello everyone. I have signed up for Color Street, as you know, and I got my Color Street box, my starter kit. So let's go through it and see what all it has in there. I'm excited. This is it. I've got my Color Street box. Yes, I've signed up for Color Street. I went ahead and bit the bullet because I love it so much. I have to have a lot of the colors. And so I was like, well, why don't I just sell it? Because, you know, a lot of people don't know much about it. And it's dry nail polish. I mean, who'd have thought? You don't have to do any of that wait time, dry time, getting it messed up and all that stuff. And I just love it so much. Did I say I loved it? Go ahead and smack me, drag me out in the street and just beat me down. You've said it enough. Okay, we have opened it up, and inside here you can see that I have a lot of samples. Okay, these are the twosies. And somebody on my page, 3 people, the first 3 orderers for me has won a free, come on, you can do it, twosie. See there? Okay. And it's the, let's see, it is Chelsea Later. Chelsea Later. That's the color here. Right there. Let's see if I can get it in there a little bit closer for you to see it. And you get these to try out. I don't think that, let's see, that's that color. I think they're all Chelsea Laters, yeah. And so, look, my finger goes way down in there. Look at there. How many samples in just one. I'm trying my best that it doesn't go out like those little fun things. Those little cans that you get for people to open and the snake goes off. You've seen those. I know you've got to. Yeah, and there's another one. Whole bunch of them. Make sure it stays. Okay. I got also 2 of these in this kit. And it's the, let me see if I know how to open it. And it is a carrier for a nail file. Color Street nail file. I got 2 of those. Okay. Got 2 of those, see? Alright. And then I've got the square ones. I've got the square ones. So, and it's got like 1 is file. 2 is buff. 3 is polish. And 4 is shine. I've got 2 of those. And then I've got a whole bunch of sets. We'll go through the colors. Okay, so maybe you can see. Get them down there. That's the pedicure ones. Let's see if you can see that beautiful color right there. The pedicure color. Oh my goodness. You want to talk about pretty? It is pretty. That goes on your feet, youngins. Pedicures are for feet. Now, we got At the Plaza, which I'm going to say is a, well, coppery, beigey, metallic, wouldn't you say? It's not really too much copper, but it's still pretty. And that is At the Plaza. Love it. That's for fingers. Now this one is Aberdeen, which is a dark plum, dark eggplant. Let's say eggplant. It's just barely purple. Barely Purple Eggplant. Okay, we got one of those. And we got some of the good ones. Do you know the drill? And this is a cobalt blue with a little bit of glitter in there, fine glitter. So it's really pretty. And it just kind of turns purpley blue and stuff in the different light. I think it's better to look that way. I hate that little stupid glare. I'm so sorry, everybody. I got glare on it. Okay, now these are really, this is like an aquamarine silver with glitter, and it's called Moon River. It's just got a little bit of an aquamarine color in there. I'm hoping you can see that. I'm trying to find just the right way to show you those colors. Now this is a very dark red. The glitter, it's actually black, I think, with red glitter, fine crystal, fine red glitter, and it's beautiful. And it's called Russian Around. Like, you know, Russia has red. I'm seeing if you can really get that red in there. See if you can, if it comes across there. It is really pretty. Let's see. See if I can get it to come in really good for you. I'm thinking right about there, maybe. Anyways, Rushing Around. The darker ones are kind of harder to show you. I'm going to close this down because it's kind of taken away from some of the lighting. Now this is a big trend this year, is the animal prints, and this is called Trend Spotted, and it is a beige. And if you notice, it's got some plain, or right here, some are plain, and then some have a little bit of it on the corners, and then you have some that excuse me, I'm spitting. Anyways, I'm so sorry. That's just not nice. The animal print on full animal print right there. So yeah. So those you like that animal print, there you go. And then we've got some coming up for spring. This could be fall and spring. This is a fully copper color with it looks like the wings, to me, it looks like the wings of butterflies all mixed together, like the monarch butterflies, and it's called Wing It On. It is really pretty and feminine. Don't you just hate glare? I will have to put something over that, because I think it's going to mess up you seeing just how pretty these are. Okay, now we're going to go into Coral Bay. One of my favorites is this Coral Bay, and it's like an ombre where it starts dark and it goes down light, and it does have some really pretty pinkish hot pink color. Well, it's not really hot pink color, but it's a pink color, and it fades down into, let me see if I can get down to the bottom, a little bit more of a sunset color. So yeah. So you can kind of see it better in that light, I think. Okay. Now, and if you're looking at mine, I've had these on since what? Almost a week, half a week or whatever. And I put them on while y'all were watching me. And I didn't get some of them on very good because I was rushing and I was not watching which way I was using my nail file. If you go down like this, it takes some of that top polish off. The top, it goes the wrong way. You should go like this, that way you protect that top. And you can see I've chipped just a little bit, but overall, my fingers still look marvelous. What do you think? Well, anyways, I hope that's focused in for you. Now here we go. We're going to have, this is Marble, let's say Feeling Marvelous. And it is a pink. It's a light pink and a hot pink with some swirls. You can see those pretty colors in there. You can see how they do. Beautiful set right there. And then here is a petite. Petite is with you, all of you ladies that have these petite, small, feminine, beautiful fingers that I do not have myself, and children, teenagers, children. Here's the petite, and it is a pink, and it's called Glitterly Can't. And I'm telling you what, it is pretty. I love it. I love this color. I can't get them to fit my fingers. It's just not going to happen. You know, it's just not going to happen. You can see that beautiful color right there. It's really nice. Okay, and that's the petite. And here's another petite called Tiny and Shiny. And this one's it is a pale. It's a very pale pinkish, coppery, a pale coppery pinkish color. Let's hope that it can focus on that for you, if you can see that beautiful color right there. It is a petite, and it's good colors for little girls if you have grandbabies like mine. My little grand girl would love these. And we do have French manicures that are a little bit more, because I do believe you get more in the set. But meet me in Paris. Right now we got to buy one, get one, I do believe, on my site. So if you like to have French manicures, here's your one right here. And you can see it's just white, and how you put in and everything. I'll have to get my mom to show you how to put them on, because I don't do that. I love those. I did those for my prom and things like that, and for my wedding, the French manicure. But I haven't done it in a while, and I certainly haven't done it with them. But my mom has, so she's a little bit more versed on that with Color Street. So it'd be good to show you. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, it does have a second level, and it's got information about Color Street, and then how to get started, and then how to apply is on here. And you can actually stop the video if you want to see this while you're putting yours on, if you order any. Okay, and then we've got tips for perfect application. Store used nail strips at room temperature. Some people put them in the refrigerator inside the little plastic pouch that it comes in. When you get them out, they're going to be more rigid when they're cold. So you're going to have to warm them up a little bit with your hair dryer, but you don't want to get right on it. You don't want to use the very hottest of the hot. You just need a little warmth, okay? And you prep and clean your nails. Use it immediately after you're open. If you're gonna use them, and then put them up, seal them up, and put them in a nice place that it's not going to get moisture and messed up or anything. And it says to apply the thumbs last. I always do the thumbs first, which is stupid because, and I watched someone else's video, which was a lot more informative than mine. Don't use mine as that is the way you do it. That was me learning to put them on. Well, I've put them on before, but that was me, how I did it. And if you haven't ever put them on, then you're going to be more related to what I was doing. But definitely do your thumbs last, because while you're doing and putting them on the fingers, you use your thumbs to crease it, so that way you can get it in there. But you can cut them in half. Cut them in half. Use one side here, one side here. And that way you're using just one set that comes in the pack, and there's two that comes in the pack. You can save that other section, and then, and then just do the thumbs last. Okay? hold the strip in the middle instead of on the end. You can stretch it to fit it, and don't leave nail strips in excessive heat or cold. I mean, you know, you just don't want to put them in the freezer. You know, we don't need no icicles. Do not apply lotion to your hands before, and do not apply the strips over the cuticle. You want to be in front of your cuticle. Anyways, that's a quick rundown. You get a bag, a carry bag for all your stuff that comes in this box. You get a nice carry bag. Isn't that nice? I love it. Okay, you get some brochures to give out to your customers. And I think this is more about if they want to sell. It lets them know how this company works. And then we've got the fall winter 2020 and 2021 brochures. So it's still winter time technically. So I'll be getting some spring ones soon, I think. Then they give you a whole bunch of tiny emery boards, little colorful emery boards to give out. And then you've got your cuticle sticks, which actually helps go in the, you can use them beforehand, get your cuticles to go back, and then clean your hands off really good, and then you can use this to help the edging of your color streak. But be very careful because it's very delicate stuff and you don't want to tear it. Okay, and then you've got your nail prep pads, which this right here is great. They're alcohol pads. It just takes all the grease, all the oils, any kind of stuff that will keep it from adhering. And so they give you one of those. And then they give you, let's see, the remover pads. This is what Color Streak gives to take it off. But there's other things you can use to take it off. You don't have to use theirs, but they give that to you in your kit. You get 2 of those. And then you get a Road to Success journal. And it helps you with getting started. There's the owner, the inventor owner, I guess. And your why story, why you wanted to do it and everything. And then it gets off to a jump start, and then it tells you about enrolling in bonuses. It's not as strict as a lot of other places that you sell. It pretty much sells itself. You don't have to go to people's houses and do parties if you don't want to. If you feel uneasy about that, especially in this COVID situation, you can sell it just online and through email and talking to family and things like that. And this is your success tracker and your events and things to get you started and keep up with stuff. So I have only been at this for just a few days, let's say a week, maybe not. It's not even been a full week. Tomorrow it'd be a full week, and I've already made $15, and I didn't order anything yet. I will order it eventually, but you know what I'm saying. It's not me doing the buying. So a lot of times to try to keep up, in like when I sold Avon or whatever, you'd buy your brochure, you'd buy everything that you needed, and if you didn't make it because there's so much pressure, you would end up buying a few things for your, inventory at home, which, is a good thing because you have a lot of times things retire, like in Color Street, some of the colors retire, and they're the go-to colors, and they usually have others that are very similar to those, but a lot of times we like to buy those that have retired, replenish in case somebody says, hey, do you have one of those? I'm really looking for that. Do you have any left? And you'll have it. So anyways, you don't have to do that. You don't have to have a big inventory. It's pretty much sells itself, but and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying showing it to you, and I'm enjoying wearing them and feeling pretty. I mean, that's the main thing, and that's all I have to really worry about. It'll be okay. If it works, it works. I'll give it a try, and you can't never do anything unless you try. You know, I'm gonna give it a try, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You and me together, we will see. And I'm still doing my diamond painting, everyone. So don't think I've quit diamond painting and doing crafting, because I'm right now halfway through one of my Christmas ones that I was doing, and I've completed half of it. So I'm going to the next half. I'm going to be finishing that up next. After that one, I'm going to do a dollhouse model, and so that'll be like the other one. It's down in my channel down in there. You want to go look. I can also leave the link to it in the description down below if you want to know more about Color Street. If you'd like to try out some of these, let me know. I can send you those little twosies if you would like to have a sample. If you would like to order or want to see what all they have, my links for my Color Street page will be down below, and my Facebook Color Street, where you can stay up with I'll update it with all the new stuff that comes out, and some of the combos that people do. Sometimes you can be overwhelmed. What do I mix this with? I just don't want plain on every one. I don't want each one to look the same. I want it to look like, you know, going to a salon. So I can show you what other people do on my page, and that's what I do on, it's my Facebook. It's down below in the description down there. The link will be down there for you to see it. Give me a shout out when you're there. Hey, I saw you on YouTube. I'd love to see it. I want to see how you feel about it, what you think, and even if it's not for you, that's fine. That is just fine. It's for me because I can't do painted nails to save my life. I've done it, but it's funny. It really is. It's funny. It's like, it's just, I paint the whole end of my toe. I don't just paint the nail, the whole end of it. And you know, the other will finally peel off, and then you know, what's left will be on my toenail. Yeah, I get pitiful sometimes. So this is the Lord's way of saying, hey, I got you back. I feel sorry for you. You still can look pretty. Here you go. Just stick these on. You ain't got to get out any of that, you know. You ain't got to paint. You know, I'm an artist, and I paint horses and paint things like that. And I'm a sculptor, and I can't paint regular house walls to save my, I mean, I did my house, but it's not great. Yeah, the trim is sort of like my toenails. I had to go back and touch that up. Husband's like, we should have got that professional woman to come back and do it. But I try. I do. Anyways, I've enjoyed showing this to you. I hope it was fun. Whether you like Color Street, dry nail polish, or not, it's okay. I'll be here with or without sales in this, whether I have it or am successful or not. But we're going to give it a go. I will see you later. Bye.